answer is way more important.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Wear that pink.
Eat that pink.
Pink in our chat.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, that was quick.
What's up, Pinks?
That's what she said.
That's all she said. Good news for San Diego Gianni in midlife. The Chargers picked up Jacoby Jones.
Someone didn't leave. They came to San Diego.
Yeah, the low price of $2.5 million.
They didn't have to be drafted.
I said, how weird that they spent money. Not much, but a little bit.
I know.
Yeah.
You never see this.
Yeah.
I mean, Brandon Flowers, like late in the offseason last year, went to the Chargers. He's like, yeah, okay, fine. You're the only team that wants me.
Right.
But he almost did. Almost did.
Yes. I think it's a pretty good pickup for the Chargers.
Yeah, they like to bring in like those third option receivers like Eddie Royal when they brought him in, and all of a sudden like he was doing big numbers too.
And Jacoby Jones will be good at the kickoff on special teams. Not kickoff, punt return, because kickoff doesn't mean shit. But
right, not anymore.
Returns.
That's true.
Yeah. Randall Cobb will be returning to the Packers, 4 years, $40 million.
I'm surprised they actually re-signed a wide receiver after Greg Jennings left, and who else? Who went to Minnesota? James Jones. No, James Jones went to Oakland.
Oh yeah, that's
he
right.
was there. Rodgers made him a star, and then he left.
They lost their key
They
player.
finally kept one.
Bostic.
Yeah, I don't blame him though, because him and
The white guy.
Jordy Nelson.
Yeah.
I think they're the first tandem to have over 90 receptions and
I know,
and
that was
1,000 yards.
ridiculous.
That was quite the 1-2 combo.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Definitely.
And Aaron Rodgers loves that.
Yeah. The Saints re-signed Mark Ingram, 4 years, $16 million.
That's a steal because he came on strong last season.
Yeah,
he
that's right.
deserves starter money, and he's getting like backup money. Right?
He did get hurt.
Yeah, he is injury prone.
And he had a desire to stay in Nolens.
Yeah,
Nolens.
and his first 3 seasons he was terrible. So maybe he's like, you know what, let me just stay where I'm luckily getting good.
And get to see some
stay in
titties
this
on the
system.
weekend.
Yeah.
Lucky for me, he had a really shitty season the time I had him on my fantasy team.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah. What else? The Lions signed Matt Prater, 3 years, $9 million.
What a steal, huh?
Yeah.
He almost is getting as much as Mark Ingram. He's a kicker.
He's got the best leg in the, well, other than your guys' MVP.
Yeah, Dawson.
Yeah.
Dawson's accurate.
He's got a great leg.
Yeah.
And he likes to down a keg.
Prater's got the leg. Prater's like your kicker, Janikowski. He's got the leg, man. That thing can travel, but Janikowski's always had accuracy.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I want to say he's a lot more accurate than Janikowski, though.
How about this? Prater making more money than Jacoby Jones.
Yeah. Makes sense.
He deserves it. He deserves it.
All right.
He'll eventually score more points than Jacoby Jones.
It's true. Especially if he came to the Niners. Marshawn Lynch finally made a decision. He will return to the Seagulls.
Yeah.
I know, man. I was kind of hoping he'd come to Oakland.
Yeah,
there was
his
a lot
hometown,
of rumors,
right?
Yeah, a lot of rumors saying he was going to come down, and
But you guys have Latavius Murray.
that's true.
He's going to be great.
Yeah, he's going to
He
be
was
all
great
right.
last year.
Sure he will.
Not only that, Marshawn's coming. He's old. Seattle's where he needs to be, a team that's going to win.
Yeah, and I'm surprised he went back after the way they fucking punked him in the Super Bowl. That was crazy.
Yeah, but you know what?
It's like, you could run this in, or we could try throwing it.
It's like, look, go to Oakland, probably suck.
Yeah.
Stay here, maybe win 2 more Super Bowls. What do you say?
Even if he doesn't win more Super Bowls, he's going to get more, offers from people like Skittles.
Yeah, not only that, Seattle's
Plays in
offense
Seattle.
runs through him. He gets a lot of carries, and he knows he can be a star there. Like you said, more sponsorship.
Yep.
But the most important carry, he didn't
He
get
didn't
it.
get that one.
Unbelievable.
I don't think they'll make that mistake again. I don't think they're Greg Roman, and they're going to make that mistake again.
Oh, God.
Over and over.
Greg
again.
Roman would do it on purpose.
Hey, Greg Roman's in Buffalo. Let's see how he does with LaShawn McCoy. Huh?
Oh,
shit.
Poor LaShawn, poor Matt Castle.
But then also, it was surprising to hear that it was his back that was the problem, since the guy runs like a fucking beast.
Well,
He's the only one whose nickname like really fits him.
yeah. Well, it's from carrying everyone when he's running through them.
Get off my back!
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, I feel better. I feel much better now.
Yeah, they don't really have that good of a quarterback there. Speaking of great quarterbacks, though. You like that?
That was a diss.
Mark Dirty Sanchez will be staying in Philly. He signed 2 years, $16 million.
Is it really $16 million for 2?
That's a lot of
I know
money
he's a
for Dirty
QB,
Sanchez.
but that's a lot.
That is a lot of
For a
money.
backup.
Yeah,
I guess it's insurance policy. Maybe they don't think Nick Foles can do it.
they're
anymore.
paying him
What?
$1 million per butt fumble.
Yeah, but that was, maybe like you said, like injury, but that guy's the talent.
I mean, but then again, he kind of stumbled last season.
Oh,
Maybe
a little bit.
Maybe he
There
was just
some drop off.
maybe it was a phenomenon the year before.
Here's what I want to know. I mean, so you're securing him for $8 million a year in case, say, injury or what?
He knows
have
the
you.
system. Chip Kelly probably likes him.
Is he really worth $8 million a year?
Hell no.
No, Unless you got the money. Maybe they just got the money.
Fucking Tebow would do it for 3 Bibles and a bottle of water.
Right.
Jesus.
That's true.
Literally. All right, let's get on to the debacle that is San Francisco.
Uh-oh.
This may take a while.
I might cry. Get the
did.
tissues.
Yeah, it's not for the crying. Let's start at the top here. Patrick Willis, 30-year-old Patrick Willis.
Yeah, he's coming back from injury, right?
Right,
Yeah.
just in time to retire.
What?
He will announce on Tuesday his official retirement from the 49ers.
Where did this come from?
I don't know. Apparently, that toe injury was worse than thought.
That or he just doesn't have it. Maybe seen Jim Harbaugh get thrown out and Gore's leaving.
Took all that time off. He's like, this is
gave
fun. This is fun. I'm just
saw what happened to Shaq after he hurt his toe.
Yeah, he's like, I can't dig it.
I don't want that to. I don't like playing on the east side.
Yeah,
only the west side.
I don't want to go and be the big cactus.
That's right. Yeah, 8 seasons with the 49ers.
The captain of the defense, man.
Yes.
Gone.
Still laughing at the Shaq.
That was good. I like playing on the east side.
Should I dig up the song?
Yeah, straight playing.
Yeah,
we should play that song.
Oh, we will. Frank Gore says he will sign with the Eagles.
I don't get it.
3-year deal.
I know.
I like Carlos Hyde as a backup. Not as a starter.
Love me some Frank Gore.
This is why we need CJ Spiller right here.
Well, who's going to carry? Is Frank Gore going to carry the ball for Philly then? I mean,
him and Sproles probably tandem.
That's true.
Power and the slash and the, I guess, lightning and thunder. Right?
Maybe that's what they were thinking. They would give Sproles.
Because as soon as McCoy left,
hear it. It's hard being this good.
This makes me feel better about the whole 49er situation.
Cheer me up. But yeah, when McCoy left, I'm like, Sproles is not going to be their starter. That guy's not a starter. This makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's horrible.
Yeah, but that's what I was thinking. Like, maybe they're going to give him more touches where they kind of felt they're paying so much money to LaShawn McCoy, but they're giving so many touches to Darren Sproles because he's good.
Yeah.
They said, hey, maybe we don't need this guy after all. So.
And this will give Gore some breaks.
That's true.
Second down and then go on the sideline.
This one came as a big hit to me because I'm thinking, all right, Roman's gone. The Niners are going to fucking use Frank Gore this year. It's going to be great.
That's right.
He's gonna be useful again. He's a useful little engine. And no, he's going to the Eagles because they don't want to fucking re-sign him.
Carlos Hyde was decent last year, but he didn't show me anything that told me that he can take over for Frank Gore.
Exactly, yeah.
Frank Gore is he's the all-time leading rusher in Niners history. Let's just put it out that way.
Then again, let's look at who we hired for our coach. Was it John Fox? Oh, no, that's right. It wasn't John Fox.
He's been to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's too good. Do we keep Harbaugh, the best coach?
No. He doesn't listen to the front office.
That's right. All right.
Get rid of him.
We must have picked up the assistant coach, right?
Oh, no. Vic Fangio, the defensive coordinator?
Yeah.
No. We're going to fire him.
Oh.
We're going to hire his guy that he coaches.
Uh-huh.
The guy that he's in charge of.
Uh-huh. He's going to be the water boy.
Ron Jeremy.
He's going to be the water boy, right?
Ron Jeremy. The guy he coaches.
Not to coach the team. He'll just take over for the defensive coordinator spot, right?
His subordinate is gonna be the head coach.
Oh, the head coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know things are
Go
bad
Chargers.
when the Oakland Raiders hired a better head coach than the 49ers.
I would take Jack Del Rio in a second.
That's right.
I'd take Alberto Del Rio.
Yes.
Jesus.
What is it now? Alberto what?
El Patron.
El Patron, yeah.
Vanessa Del Rio.
Justin
I'll
Smith.
take a shot to that.
Yeah, Justin, please. Justin Smith also going to retire after 14 seasons.
Well, possibly. He came out today and said, I haven't fully made up my mind.
Yeah.
But that's
Pull the Ray Allen.
our best linebacker. I mean, Navarro Bowman's
he hasn't played this season.
Yeah.
We still have Navarro Bowman as our linebacker, and we still got the white guy that came on strong last year. I forget his name.
The white guy.
Yeah, the white guy. But Bowman's coming off of a major injury. That thing bent in ways it should never, ever, ever bend.
I've had that happen. Oh, the knee.
So I don't know how good he's going to be, especially from the start. Later in the season, he'll probably get better. No Patrick Willis. Defensive line, we get Dockett in. I'm like, all right, Justin Smith, Dockett, Alden Smith. That front line is amazing again. Mm-hmm. No, Justin Smith might retire. Wow. Our workhorse on the front line.
If anybody's looking for a receiver, Crabtree's up for grabs at this point.
That's the one thing I don't mind.
I didn't mind it until I realized the rest of the team was gone. I was like, we need somebody to stick around.
No,
Jesus.
because here's how I see it. Anquan Bolden already does what he does way better. Mm-hmm. Now we're going to possibly bring in Torrey Smith, who's leaving Baltimore.
Who's he leaving?
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
I know I did it.
I gave a shit twice
I said
before
it
the
twice
show
earlier.
started.
Voldemort.
Baltimore. Yeah, Voldemort. Quote the Voldemort. He's leaving there, and he's exactly what we need. A guy who can run faster than everybody else on the field and just go downfield and let Colin Kaepernick air it out.
I'm interested to see if Crabtree is like going to be like a number one receiver for like a, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
for
I mean
team.
he will for a bad team.
Yeah,
Maybe go to Miami.
Well, yeah, but I'd like to see if he could.
The Raiders.
If
He can't. He's not fast enough. He makes great catches, but he's hurt a lot, so
Yeah,
he's
that's
barely
true.
there. Like I said, Anquan Bolden goes down the middle way better than Crabtree does, and he catches the ball. So, and then looking at the Niners, they're completing the circle. They lose to the Baltimore Ravens in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They bring in Bolden the
Circle
next
of
year.
trust.
2 years after that, they bring in Torrey Smith. They've got Baltimore's receiving core.
There you go.
And maybe they'll win themselves a Super Bowl now. If Patrick Willis decides not to retire, Frank Gore comes back, Justin Smith doesn't retire.
We get a good coach.
Maybe we get Fangio as our coach.
Yeah.
Maybe we win the Super Bowl now.
Yeah, sure. At this point, I'd hire like George Karl as our coach.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
He's got coaching experience.
I'd
playoff
hire
experience.
Adam Silver in our front office.
Fuck yeah, man. The one pickup we made today was we signed Darnell Dockett to
Yeah.
a 2 year, $7.5 million deal.
He'll be fine. He's
Yeah,
a great
defensive end.
defensive lineman. He's
Yeah.
great.
And then right before we went on the air, we found out that guard Mike Upitati.
What?
Upati. That's his name.
Your potty.
Look it up.
Yeah, it is. Not spelled that way, but it is Upati. Will be signing with the Cardinals. Oh,
God
and,
damn it.
And
Our best guard is leaving.
yeah, and Bruce Miller was arrested.
Whoop.
Spousal battery. Or
Our
whatever.
best receiving fullback is beating up his wife.
God, I feel like I'm talking about the Lakers. I'm so fucking depressed.
Are we the Oakland Raiders now? What the fuck's going on?
no,
I know you guys would be happy.
I
right
know
now.
how you feel now, Daniel.
I'm
What do you
feeling
mean?
great.
They have a better team.
I
That's
know.
right.
They have a team.
I'm feeling
Right,
great.
but for years, this is what was happening to Daniel.
That's right.
He gets Maurice Jones-Drew last year. He breaks a fucking everything and can't play. Luckily, it brings in Latavius Murray, but you guys were shitty because of that for a
Yep.
long time.
Yeah.
Because Darren McFadden's a washout.
Yeah.
guy couldn't
Have the tables have turned.
Yeah.
It's dark in there.
We're going to the East Bay.
I hate playing on the West Bay,
Yeah.
but I love playing on the East
East
Bay.
Bay.
Oh, dear Lord. All right, we'll move on from the 49ers before I cry some more. The Patriots say they will not be picking up Darrell Revis's $20 million option. That's for
Ouch.
good fucking reason. $20 million? That's too much for
Yeah,
him.
but
That's
he's
ridiculous.
He's great, but he's overpaid at $20 million. this year.
Yeah.
I mean, they won a Super Bowl because they brought him in. Just saying.
Yeah, that's
Hashtag.
true.
Just
I'm a little
saying.
surprised, but I do agree that he's a little
$20 million is a lot.
overpaid.
And he kind of knew that. He likes to, every offseason, see what he can get.
Right.
He doesn't mind this. He'll
Yes.
go anywhere for money.
Yeah.
Most players like to
As
stay
will I.
somewhere because they don't want to move a bunch of times. This guy doesn't give a fuck.
No, he's a smart man.
He's like, Jets, all right. Where do you go after that? Tampa Bay? No, that was
The
Tampa Bay.
Darryl and
Went to
the
Tampa Bay,
Jets.
gets traded to New England, signs a contract there. He's like, I'll take a 1 year deal.
Mm-hmm.
Team option for a second.
I
Fine.
just win a Super Bowl and
I'll take your team option for a second if you give me $20 million.
yeah.
Sure, why not?
Of course, they're not going to take that.
No. Byron Maxwell leaving the Seagulls. He'll be heading to Eagles. 6 year, $63 million
Seriously,
deal.
the fucking Eagles are looking great right now.
They're stacking
Maxwell is the best. Well, I mean, they got Richard Sherman, but he's like the best. That type of
By the way,
quarterback.
Maxwell is black.
Oh, sorry.
How racist is Chip
No,
Kelly
sorry.
now?
So racist.
Yeah, Chip Kelly, what a racist.
God damn it.
He's like,
Yeah.
Maxwell, I just thought that was a white name.
Right. I thought that was his first name.
Right.
I didn't see the Byron. The Texans.
Byron sounds.
Yeah.
Byron with Maxwell sounds like a white name.
Okay, sure.
Sir Byron Maxwell.
You good?
No?
Texans receiver Andre Johnson was asking for, and actually right before we went on the air, was granted his release from the team. He wants to be somewhere where he's a bigger part of the team. He doesn't even care about the money so much. If he stayed, he'd be paid a lot more money than he'll get going elsewhere.
I think he wants a team with a quarterback.
Hasn't seen that in a while.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That guy's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
Bad. Who do we think he lands with? I mean, Miami needs a receiver.
I'll fucking take him at this point.
They're getting rid of. I think they're getting rid of Mike Wallace. He's not going to go anywhere that sucks. I would go to Miami just because they got Ndamukong Suh now, and maybe and their quarterback looked good last year. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he
a
did.
place like there.
Yeah, he played pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
San Francisco doesn't need him because he does what Bolden does. It's kind of the same receiver.
Yeah.
So
Bad news for Daniel and his Raiders. MJD thrown in the towel.
Yeah.
Maurice
Oh,
Jones-Drew retiring.
That's
After
actually
last
good
year,
news.
Yeah, that's probably
get that money off
yeah.
of our.
Save that cap space.
Yeah.
That's right.
The Patriots declined Vince Wilfork's option, and he'll become a free agent.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Patriots just blowing up the
He's
team.
a stalwart.
That's what they do, though, man. They'll win, and you know what? I think we can win without you now.
Yeah, you know, you're getting old. Get the fuck out.
At least the Niners do it after losing.
Get the
not after
fuck out.
winning.
Yeah.